Hello, welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here's where I'm always wishing you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So let's see who's coming towards you, Aries. All right. All right. Who's coming towards Aries? Two of Pentacles. Could be a Capricorn. Could be an individual that is really big on scheduling. All right. I know that sounds like a person that's like organized. A person who could be also indecisive. All right. So we just nailed Capricorn. The organization, it gave me the illusion of like a Virgo, someone who's very, like I said, like balance. Balance is a big thing for them. Choices could be challenging for them. So it either can be their strength or an area of opportunity for them. All right. You're stabbing me. Where are you? All right. Seven of Swords. So this could be a person that you just meet in passing. So you could be doing something. Clearly, both of you are doing something. You're crossing paths. But it's one of those connections where you're not expecting much, but you somehow end up locking eyes with this person. Now, if this is not a new person and you already know this individual, again, you guys could just see each other in passing. All right. What are the intentions? That's what I'm looking for now. We have a seven. It is the seven, but it's Chariot. Okay, so this is Cancerian energy. This is also the fastest moving card in the deck. All right, this is the fastest major arcana. You got two sevens here, right? Now, seven illuminates assessment. It magnifies evaluation, reflection. That is what the seven is. The seven is identifying or reprogramming yourself to what is new. Like, is this really what it's supposed to be? Should I move this way, that way? That's what it is. So this person's intention for you, one, it's fast moving. So this isn't going to be a connection where a person is dangling their feet around or dragging their feet. This is a person that knows what they want. They're going in for the kill. I don't mean that. I mean that like metaphorically, not like literally, okay? But this is an individual who is very ambitious, and with it being the Chariot card, they know what they want. So Aries, you love that. You love somebody that knows what they want, that goes in for what they want, and is very confident. So you will find that very attractive. But their intentions is to have that with you. So let's clarify, because I mean, where are we going? That's what I want to know, if this was my personal read. Like, give me direction. Okay, if this is an individual that you do know, you know what? It's more positive we go for if it's someone new first. So you have Five of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Three of Cups. All right. So if this is someone that is new, coming and crossing paths with you, desiring to merge lives, this is an individual who is very decisive with what they want. So they're not necessarily indecisive, but communicating their action or their emotions and their thoughts, like articulating them, could be an area of opportunity for them. But they do know that they want to be with you. They want to build something strong and solid with you. Now, do I mean this in a romantic? It could be romantic or platonic, but I will tell you, with the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, for me in a reading, that does tell me it's romantic. Now, have I seen it in a business read? Yes. In a business spread, it could represent an individual wanting to collaborate with you, locking, ideas together. But yes, we have ideas together. We're working for a common goal, but we're doing things separately. That's what that would tell me in a career read. When it comes to romance, that motherfucker. I don't even know if you guys can see like the little thingy. It was a little itty bitty fly. Anyways, so digressing. If it is in the sense of romantic, it tells me this is an individual that again, they could find it quite challenging. Like it could be somebody like it gives who's coming to mind to me is that cafeteria scene in Twilight where they ain't even in the cafeteria. That's when they're in the science lab. Where he's like just intently looking at her and she's just like she's thrown off. Like he's looking at her but he's not saying anything and then he disappears. So this is a person that will just pop up you know, out of nowhere with their ideas, you know, like, hey, yeah, I want to go to the movies with you. And it's like, okay, but it will give you to feel like, is it a date or are we just hanging out as friends? But the more that they engage with you, you know, and the more comfortable they get with you, the more confident they will become with articulating exactly how they feel for you. Now, flip side, if this is someone from the past that is actually coming back to you, what this tells me is that this is a person who has the desire, one, to manifest something new with you, but they have the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. So it may be someone who has a straight face, as in they want to start something new, but inside, you know, they're carrying still wounds, still the memories of the arguments or the miscommunication or the lack of control that they had of themselves or of the situation as a whole. They also have some simmering regrets. Now, is it in the form of they're going to blast it out and say it to you? No, but it is in the sense that this individual still has that. Just know that it's still under the surface. And that could be why, too, if it's someone from the past, they're coming through the Seven of Swords, it's not someone that you expect that will be doubling back. But this is someone that is moving quite impulsively, so to speak, all right? Now let's look at outcome. Bottom of the deck will be your feelings, all right? Shake, shake, shake. Ooh, we have the moon, okay? So, we must clarify the moon because now, if we didn't use any clarifiers and we just have the moon, all right? The moon says to me that this year is still unpredictable with this union. What is solid is that, yes, the two of you will be connected, but it's unpredictable as in what the results will be because there's still locked away emotions, which if it's someone from the past, we already covered that with the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. But if it's someone new, again, this may be something new for them. They may have been involved with other people. They may not necessarily be, you know, pure as in never like sexually active or anything, or even, you know, but you know, or even like talk to someone or approach someone. This may not be new for them. But what is new is the emotional connection, the emotional pull that they have with you. Like that Two of Pentacles can represent them coming out of their comfort zone. And unarmed or unprepared for this, they're just kind of diving in with that chariot energy to come towards you, to embrace you, or, you know, to connect with you and slowly progress that. With it being two fives and it's someone new, there is friction there. You know, there is nervousness. How about that? There's some nervousness, there's some shy, there's a bit of insecurities, but there is boldness. You know, there is, in the sense like, oh, am I good enough? You know what? I'm gonna give it my best. Like, that's the energy of someone new. All right, let's clarify the moon. We have the Hierophant. the devil. Not a mages. Major, oh, major, oh, oh, we got a 3 of wands. Okay. So, hermit for your energy. All right. So what we have here, the Hierophant, the devil, and the 3 of wands, that's clarifying the moon. That's big, big energy. What that is here is an individual that's willing to, this is really the both of you, because this is the outcome. All right, maybe the outcome of their actions. So it is the outcome of their actions towards you. Okay, so what we have here is the opportunity to learn and to grow beyond just the physical. This is a person that is trying to be more than just on the surface, as well as you too, Aries, in this connection. The both of you at the forefront is like, let's see what I can gain or, get out of this connection. But I also want to learn. I want to grow from this connection. So with the moon being here clarified with those 2 major arcanas, it just shows one, learning that there's more to life than just what meets the eye. Your knowledge and your experience in this union will go beyond just the two of y'all's connection. All right. Now it's like, oh, well, Willow, what does that really say for us? What it says is, this is a connection to me as a reader. It's more than, like I said, meets the eye. It's more than just physical. As in, the 2 of you will make each other go on like a together. As in, like a toke. Can I say hi? A high together. You won't need anything. It just feel kind of like out of this world with this individual. Like, it just won't make sense. It's like when you're with them, you feel supercharged. You feel intoxicated. How about that? And then when the 2 of you leave, it's like you two will give each other that urge to want to be back together. As in a union that is meant to be, but may not ideally look socially acceptable. That's what I get. It's giving me like, remember She's All That? Where she was, or never kissed a girl, never kissed a guy. Drew Barrymore was in that one. That's one of why never been kissed. I think that's what it's called. But basically, like, you both, 2 of you different. Like, he could be emo, and you can be a cheerleader. The 2 of you do not. Those 2 social groups don't intertwine. But then, you get older, you change, and although the core likes for you are still the same, it's like merging of 2 worlds, and it actually works. Okay. Now for you, Aries, the 5th card at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. I feel like, I don't feel like you're looking for this kind of union, this relationship. I feel like you're more so focused on yourself, beating to your own drum, just doing your own thing. And I think that's why this person is the 7 of Swords. They're catching you off guard. It's going to be a big ass surprise. As in, kind of doing my own thing here. And that's why they're kind of slithering their way into your life. They understand that you're really head driven right now. And I think that's why we have the devil there on top of the moon. Because that's someone that's focused on their goals. I'm out to get everything that's meant for me. And I remember in the scene where he said, Tony, what is that? He was like, the world, Shield, the world. You're kind of driven on that. This person coming to you is like, you might, it might hit you like, a light might go off and be like, you know what, maybe this is part of my destiny. Let's give this a shot. And you're not expecting to, have emotions develop to the degree that they do. You realize it's more than just physical. All right. It will put you at a situation where you're at a crossroads, though. It's going to be a hard decision. I think it's given like me or them, and not like you're giving up your goals. I mean it as in a sense where, damn, like I can't really focus on this without seeing this person. They kind of give you that itch. You know what I mean? And that to you or to your person now, that could be a challenge because both of you may be focused on other things, you know, living your own life. And this, why I said, you know, where, when it came up as Seven of Swords, it could be a shocker for both of you, not just you. So, but it does look like a beautiful connection, look like a beautiful bond. Oh my God, when my eye is still like, you guys, I got poked in the eye with something yesterday. It was so bad and like so freaking pussy and ugly. And like, that's why I was just so irritated. Anyways, but now it's definitely much better, but it looks funny still, like right here. And I can't even tell you what it is. Let me tell you something. We foreigners, when we go out there in that damn yard and we doing like nature stuff, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You know, but you learn as you get old, you know, as you do it. The practice make perfect. And something did something. That's why they look funny. It ain't just lying today, y'all. A bitch is off, all right? My eyes. All right, I'm leaving it on that. For you guys, it is a beautiful, it's going to shine some light. And I think it's, in a sense, not just like people on the outside, like seeing the two of you together. I don't think it's more so the two of you together. I think it's more people will see like a spark, see something bright within you and kind of wonder like, yo, what's going on with her? What is that? You know, cute little, that moon can also represent that too. Like you guys just keeping it to yourselves until you're ready. All right, well, that is what I got for you, Aries. I do appreciate your time and your attention. It means a lot to me. If this video resonated with you, give your girl a like. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. Understand that I'm always wishing you the best. Literally the best. Anything you want in this world, I'm telling you, I am praying that everybody gets exactly what the hell they want. Exactly what I want you to get it. Yeah, by any means. Just understand, you know, be cautious. Anywho, life always throws us curveballs. We can't always control what is presented to us, but we can definitely always control the way that we respond. So make sure that no matter what comes your way, how it looks, you respond to it to the best of your abilities in that moment and in that time. All right? Take it easy. Don't rush into things, but just understand this is your life and you got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.